Hello Capricorn, welcome to WhiteFoxAlfred. This is your reading for May 2025. How is it going for you? I'm super intrigued. Let's see. What do we have for Capricorn? Nice. Okay. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Right. I've got a story coming through that I want to just grab immediately. The Empress card. Your intuition is leading you home to the Six of Cups. With the Hanged Man, but you're feeling unsure about it. Because it's been a long time since you've been home. Like, really been home. And you're wondering if that's a bad idea. Because there's an element of estrangement. You're worried about being outside in the cold and whether you haven't necessarily seen your family for a long time, or there was a rift or a argument where you feel like you haven't necessarily been welcome for a long time. I feel like this has been since you were a teenager. With the Page of Wands in reverse, this is like telling me of like, you know, a teenager that's going through puberty and exploring what life is to them. That's just an exploration, you know. I don't feel like you've done anything wrong, but you were just exploring life, and maybe that wasn't exactly the same way that the people you were with and the area that you were in, they weren't necessarily supportive of such behaviour. And, you know, and that could be, you know, they could be homophobic. They could be traditional in any way, shape or form. And they didn't necessarily like your flamboyancy or your like disregard for the rules. So you're unsure about going back home, but there's a part of you, your intuition knows that like you need to go back home to touch base with that place again. Yeah, you feel so emotional. You don't feel like you've got a hold of your emotions. With the Queen of Cups in reverse, about going home. To me, in some respects, this is moving away from troubled waters. I feel like this is like you moving away from home, and originally, but there's this essence of like having to revisit it and go back and see it again. So we've got the Wheel of Fortune here, that's bringing in positive shifts. really positive shifts. Whatever happened here doesn't feel like it's held. It stayed inside you. But it's shifted. It is not the same here because we've got some really good cards here. And some cards that are saying that it's what's done is done. What's the past is the past. And it's just emotions that are still here, and worries about a potential reality that might not happen. I don't feel like they will happen. With the Wheel of Fortune in the upright position, that's good shifts that are unexpected, that are outside of your control and or awareness. Sorry, I just kind of knocked the microphone slightly, so if you heard that, I do apologise. What else does Capricorn need to hear to help them understand that things are going to be okay? This reading is pretty clear. You're going to be all right. You're going to be all right. Interesting. Super interesting. This might challenge you a little bit. Problems and forgiveness of others. Whatever happened here caused you a lot of problems. It's now the time. This challenging aspect is involving you forgiving them. And like, can you do that? Of course you can. Of course you can forgive them. It's not fucking easy. And sometimes to forgive someone you really have to break down in tears alone by yourself. So in a way, to forgive somebody for an action that they've done in the past, you have to relive that pain to really accept it, and it's not easy, really not easy. But you can do it. It's here. The card is here. You have to, if you want this positive shift in these relationships, you have to do it. You just have to. It's quite simple. Thank you, Capricorn. Let me know in the comments below your exact situation. I'm super intrigued. If you're only happy to share, obviously. And I look forward. Apologies. I look forward to seeing you soon. Have a lovely May. And May, all of this goes swimmingly because there's some really positive cards here, where love is waiting for you when you come home. I'll leave it there. Thanks, Capricorn. See you soon.